My name is Jeff Lebow, and I'm an economic development professional working for Southern California Edison. It's an electric utility, the largest investor-owned electric utility in Southern California. Our service territory is 50,000 square miles. We have about 20 million people. We're here at the NBIA conference to network with other partners and organizations that help form the ecosystem which support new business development. We're seeing historically, we're seeing a decline of manufacturing sectors, a decline of some of the fundamental industries that form the basis for a healthy economy. And of course, our assets are in the ground. So whatever happens within our asset base determines ultimately our future in terms of sales. So it's in our interest to work with the ecosystem to build new customers of the future. We help to facilitate the building of networks that bring together various assets and various resources that are necessary in the financial, in the management, in the physical location of new startup companies. We work with universities. We work with incubators. We work with venture accelerators. All of this is part of the infrastructure which is necessary to grow a new American economy. We are in the process right now. We've helped kind of stimulate the building of an incubator network in Southern California, which will bring incubators which have previously operated in isolation, kind of siloed, where they're all over Southern California. And Southern California is like an onion. There's layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. And so what we're trying to do is bring them together so they can learn from each other, become more efficient and effective in, again, helping new companies, the birthing of new companies. And those are, again, will be our future customers. What would make us most effective in birthing new companies and becoming globally competitive again is if we can utilize the resources we have, create much more effective partnerships, and leverage the talent and resources that do exist here. I'm not sure it's necessary that we have additional resources, but we do have to use those resources wisely and make good choices. And hopefully my contribution will be to improve the projects, improve the partnerships, make sure there's accountability, measurement, metrics, introduce metrics. They used to come to me, partners used to come to me to just fund events and chicken dinners and things like that because they seem to be very effective on the surface. But at the end of the day, you would ask, what happened? And nobody could answer. So when I join and become a partner, whether it be a funder or a sponsor in some way, I bring the requirement that we measure what we did. And just in bringing that requirement, I believe that we're making things more effective. We're making the actions more effective and we can measure and see outcomes. And I think that's going to bring in the kind of investment that's available out there because investors want a payback. And so we try to make that payback much more obvious and therefore, I think, increase the investor pool. So I don't know if it's a matter of creating new resources, but it is a matter of kind of mastering how do you get the resources to the table in that they feel like they're making a good investment.